Hey everybody, it's your boy Jordan Cage.
And David Cage.
Back with another episode of Togs and Tequila.
Togs and Tequila.
This week we spent the block. Still got that Ocho on the table.
Yeah.
8 weeks, 8 days in the barrel.
Delicious.
Some delicious shit. Just another shot for you guys.
Let out. Oh.
Let's get this episode started, bro. How was your week?
It's good.
Good?
Pretty good.
What you get into this week?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing at all.
Was you shooting this week?
No, I didn't shoot this week. I was studying for some stuff outside of photography, so I had a little test, so.
I got you.
But I'm back. So book.
Yeah.
Senior season.
Yeah, it's definitely senior season.
Time to get the kids out.
Go and get them in early.
Yeah.
Don't wait till the last minute. We
because
talked
you
about
know
our
your
last
kid
episode.
graduating, right?
Right.
Right.
Are they graduating? They should be,
They
right?
should be, right?
All right. Yeah.
Or you gonna wait till April?
You want to be sure?
Then last some grades.
You want to be sure?
Yeah. I mean, that's still we shoot you in too. I'm just saying.
It is what it is.
But it's supposed to be shot now.
Right.
But
so we know we got senior season coming up. I want everybody to try to get them in early.
Yeah.
Get it done. Get it out the way. And you can do it mid-year. Celebrate your kid in the middle of the year. Celebrate their progress. Just to kick off the festivities because we know y'all saving that bread for prom.
Oh.
What was your highlight of prom season last year?
I like shooting prom because you get to shoot outside. So each prom is cool and an experience to be outside shooting in the elements with the people. Then the excitement to see the parents. Oh, that's my baby.
Yeah, I love getting tears.
Yeah. So
getting tears.
It's cool. Everybody's all appreciative. It's that love season. Whether your kid graduating or not, they don't care about prom.
Yeah, I think it's ridiculous if your kid didn't graduate though.
They still go to prom.
Yeah. No, it was crazy. Is people be spending thousands upon thousands of dollars on prom, and they don't even know if their kid graduated. Your kid got to go to summer school.
Mm-hmm.
But
That's crazy.
You put that little nigga in a Corvette for prom.
Woo! Outrageous. But hey, we're here for you.
Right. You can still send us money. We'll take our part of that thousands and thousands.
We sure will. And make that moment as memorable as possible. Ta-da!
But for me, it wasn't a busy week. I did a couple different TFPs. I got a new model I think we're gonna work with regularly and bring her into some of the other stuff me and you had talked about.
Oh yeah.
And for the skits and stuff we got planned, she said she down for that. So yeah, for sure. We got a lot more coming to y'all. We're gonna work on some skits. We're gonna bring y'all some other different types of content. This page is gonna be full and prevalent. We're gonna be bringing y'all stuff every week, every day, as often as we can.
Yeah, different ideas. Get ready for that caged heat.
Caged heat.
Caged
something we've been talking about. You want to
tell
them a little bit about it, or you want
to? No, just caged heat.
Caged heat. All right, we're gonna leave it at that.
I'm trying to make it as campy as possible.
Campy?
Yeah, campy, corny as possible.
Oh.
Caged heat. I'll explain it to you later.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a good thing.
Still saying the same premise, but
we already not drug dealers. I don't think we should not. We shouldn't try to be corny.
Oh. It's just
we don't stand people already. That makes us corny within itself.
Hey, no, it's just the presentation of it.
Oh, okay.
It's the overall presentation of caged heat.
Oh, okay. I get what you like on some WWE type corny.
Yeah,
I got you. I got you. Other than that, heat. Of course, I had a couple maternity shoots. I did have somebody ask me. I had somebody ask me if we were going to bring back the hang maternity. The suspended from the ceiling joints. I thought about it. I made good money doing that. But that harness we had over when we was on Saranac was just perfect.
Yeah.
And
I built that.
And it's always just a little worrisome to start hanging people from the ceiling with a new apparatus. Yeah. We got insurance. We don't ever want to use it though.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And it's because the first thing y'all can say, y'all are looking up kind of apprehensive until somebody sits on it, and then you hear that first look, and then it's settled.
Well, that's why I tested with my 300.
Yeah,
I always tested with my 300 first.
I tested with my 250, and generally, y'all are are smaller than us.
Yeah, for the most part. And I don't.
Okay.
I honestly, if you know you over 250, and I tell you that our weight limit is 250, and you lie about it, then you putting your own stuff at risk.
That is true.
You know what I mean? And you should just not do that.
Or we might look and be like, "You sure this is going to work for you?"
Right. We don't want to offend nobody.
No, not at all.
But I also don't want to be sued.
I want you to be sitting in the swing, and it's all of a sudden it's like your face planting yourself, and then I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna drag you to the street. Like,
I did have somebody fall off the swing.
Really?
Yeah, a couple days ago, Taryn fell off the swing. It wasn't a hard fall. She was actually trying to sit on it. You know, the wooden swing I recently put up. It was the long one. So she was sitting sideways on it with her leg up, and then she just slipped right off the back. I think I might have a clip of it. If I got a clip of it, because I was recording, but I didn't pay attention. If I got a clip, I'm definitely gonna post it.
Yeah.
And we thought she was fine. We talked about it and laughed. I was like, "Did you just fall?" Because I was doing something with the camera, and then she was getting up off the floor.
Always.
I was like, I looked right at the camera, like, God, I hope I got that. But I'm like, did you fall? She was like, "Yep, slipped right off." But no, it was, other than that, it was a good, normal, slow week. Yeah. Next week is gonna be slow as shit though. So I'm about to get some other stuff done. I'm gonna get some stuff done up front. We got some painting to do and stuff like that. So some house cleaning stuff around the studio.
We do offer water treatments too.
Yeah. We working on the water. We working on the water for sure.
So we can't do water. I got a magical pool.
You got a magical. Okay, he already got the magical pool. I haven't figured the magical pool out. I can do a tub though. So, we can do the wet tub again. I know some people ask for it.
We can do showers too.
Wait, when we what?
We can do showers.
Where we get a shower from?
When they book it.
We gonna buy the stuff when they book it?
Well, no, we can still do showers.
I didn't know we had a shower. You'll figure. Okay.
Yeah.
Apparently he can do showers.
We can do showers.
I can do a bathtub. We are back to being able to do the bubble bath if that's what you guys are looking for.
Creative cage.
So we pulling some stuff back together.
Yes.
Let's see.
Make it happen.
I jotted some stuff down.
Oh, that's what I'm seeing a new phone.
Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Oh.
We ain't gonna say what company it is, but
It's a fancy little tablet.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Interesting.
Oh, while we're on the topic of me having a new TFP model and just talking about doing TFPs and stuff, why do you do TFPs?
I do TFPs to get something creatively out of my mind that for some reason a client didn't want to do. Right. But then I presented it for something that, hey, it's a possibility that we can do it. So when I do my TFPs, yes, they are something I'm showing that was an ideal of mine, but it is for anybody to do that. Any spin can be put on it.
So do you get a lot of clients who send you the similar reference photos and want to do all the same stuff over and over again?
From somebody else, yes.
Why do you think that is? Like, why do you think that what we do becomes so redundant and we all just keep doing the same 3 or 4 looks?
They liked it and they wanted it, but without being different.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. That's something they actually, they saw that. They wanted to, hey, I want that. I like that.
Because how many different ways have you done a spotlight shoot?
Only other way I want to do is take it outside.
Right, but how many times have you already done it? Like, do you get that request a lot?
Oh, yeah.
Because as you can see, ours is all beat up. I use it at least once a week.
Yeah.
There's been times, bro, where I've done a spotlight shoot 3 times in the same day on a Saturday during busy season.
People like it.
Like one of the clients, like, oh, you already got it set up. Yeah. I ain't want to be like, that's because the girl that just left
when
did the exact
like
same
they do
thing.
their spotlight, they feel like their spotlight is different.
Yeah. Yeah, I just had a girl hit me up. She commented on something I posted and was like, all your work is dope, but I feel like my shoot was the most unique and I don't see it nowhere on your page. And I just was a little confused because she did something that a lot of people do.
That's what I'm saying.
Clients
will see something, they like it, they want it, and they feel like they are different. Theirs is different, even though it was something that they saw somebody else do.
But the only thing different is the fact that it's them.
That's right. It's them. And them makes it special because
they
feel important.
Like, I'm glad it's dying down, but we was using balloons with like every birthday shoot.
Oh yeah, back in the day, yeah.
Like it was getting beyond out of hand.
That's so like like it can be shot a little differently now. Like I had the one client who came to me with the balloons, and she wanted to be like the in the middle of the light center and shot through. So I
Yeah.
had to come off camera, offside, and shoot through the V flags.
Okay.
And she had the long balloon, so that was different. She
So
was
like
excited about
I've
that one.
I've done a few balloon shoots that were absolutely great. I've done some that have gotten a great response. And I've done a couple where that's what clients send me, like, hey, I want to do this. But when I tell them, well, she brought 75 balloons.
Oh, it changes everything.
Then she did. I was like, she brought 75 balloons that she blew up herself to put on the floor, and then she had another 24 with helium,
Yes,
and then the number of balloons.
some creativity
And
involved.
they get to crunching those numbers, and they realize, oh shit, that's $200 worth of balloons, and all of a sudden it's like, well, we gonna do something different.
Exactly, because in theory, sometimes your creativity costs.
Most of the time, the reason the reason people say I want to do something different is because they think that different is beneficial to us. When really, I just shoot what my clients ask for. So when they are going through that process, and I
Mm-hmm.
explain to them, if something's going to cost more on my end, I tell them, they're like, well, why it cost more money? Well, different has a different price. There's a reason everybody isn't doing this. Is because
It
this
costs.
edit, instead of taking me 45 minutes, is going to take me an hour and a half. I'm going to charge you for that additional time. You know what I mean? I have to.
It costs.
It costs, yeah.
I think people, even with the age of AI that's going on
And
now,
that's
people
this was
still,
that stuff was happening before AI.
yeah, that's what I mean. People still don't
It's so
understand.
much worse now because people don't
Mm-hmm.
know what the limits of AI are.
Mm-hmm.
They really just think that all you got to do
Take a
is
picture
take a
and then
picture and then
throw a
type something
prompt.
in and it'll be amazing.
No,
Not
it's not.
realizing that Adobe AI, if you're trying to get it to create like some elaborate shit on its own, it's awful.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's nothing about it that is even
Yep.
seemingly realistic. I use it for little small things. You know what I mean? If there's something that I can fix on one of the posing boxes or something like that, it's real easy to use the AI to do that instead of the old school ways of
Yeah.
dodging and burning and
I, I
patch
I
tools and shit.
I always still think that the best picture you could take is the picture that is set up, and then you kind of build off of that picture. For me,
Oh yeah, no, for sure. Capturing the picture in real life is always gonna be the best way.
and that way you can control certain things. Then you're just adding to it. You know, what some of y'all believe is everything can be added after. Now,
Yeah,
now for clients, when you see somebody else's picture, you might be like, "Oh, that's dope. They did this." But sometimes for the photographers, we can look at something and be like, "Man, he just cut her out and stuck her on that damn backdrop,
it,
and that is terrible."
and see, for was what I get is they'll send you something like, "Oh my god, this is amazing! I've never seen this before," and you've already done it 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
And my whole thing is they're like, "Well, it ain't on your page." It's like I don't want to keep doing it. Like a lot of
Mm-hmm.
stuff is not on my page for a number of reasons. For one, I don't post stuff right when it comes up because I want my clients to be able to
Mm-hmm.
post their work and get everything out of it that they can for their own content. But for two, it's just I don't want to keep posting the same shit over and over again with a different person in it.
Exactly.
So for me, my TFPs are all about trying to find my way to be more creative
Mm-hmm.
and putting that creativity into the session. So I don't necessarily plan the whole thing, but me and whoever I'm working with talk about options and then we discuss how we can do, X, Y, and Z to make it what we want it to be.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
TFPs get tricky, bro.
yeah. Generally, I say, "Hey, this is what we want to shoot," and generally for I give the overall general idea. The outfit, I leave it up to the model all the time, unless it's
Yeah, for
something
sure.
where we're looking for specifically.
Yeah.
Let's say here's a general thing. Let's put our spin on it. We don't have to actually copy it, but let's put our spin on it.
Or I'll say it looks best if you wear something like,
Yeah.
this. Have you ever done a TFP and then somebody was like, well, don't post this? Or they try to tell you what you can or can't post out of the
I'm trying to
TFP?
think. I think maybe I had that once. I think I've had that once.
So I had
Yeah.
a young lady. We've both actually worked with her before. But we did a TFP, and when I tell you them pictures was fire, The shit was heat.
Fuego.
The shit was heat, bro. But the best photos out of everything we did, the ones that we, discussed, she chose her edits. I agree with a blase skip. Those pictures, she was like, "Well, I'm trying to get signed to this agency, so can we please not post those?" The 2 or 3 hottest pictures we took, they were different. They were unique. We used gels. When the gels come out, niggas is doing some damage. We did everything, bro. The shit was fire. And she was like, "Well, I'm trying to get signed to this thing."
She signed to the agency?
I don't fucking know. I know them pictures still ain't seen the light of day, and it's been 2-3 years. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know, bro. I haven't even seen her do any other photo shoot type shit, period, on her page.
You know what's funny? It sounds like when you see a young artist, like a rapper, they putting out all this music, then they sign the 360 deal and their music stopped. So she was putting all this pictures out, and then she signed with an agency, and no, stop.
Now she do regular social media shit. That's all. I mean, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just that was fire. Yeah. So I took that idea, spent it up a little bit, changed the color scheme, and did it with somebody else.
Yeah.
It's been 2 years. Fuck that shit. And these is fire. The same way those was fire.
And that is a segue into, for clients, like prime example, Cardi B's Imaginary Player video. If you looked at the video and you looked at all the looks she had in there, now that was for a video. Sure, the video costs more than if that was a photo shoot.
For sure.
But the fact that if you looked at the looks and the presentation, same thing if that was a photo shoot, for that cost money.
Yeah, but they don't think about that type of shit. They'll send you that and be like, "Can we do this in your studio?" And you be like, "She's on a fucking boat."
She's in a very expensive, very, very, very expensive car that you have to
like, what are you talking about?
Yes, we can do it, but
you're gonna look like a cardboard cutout. It's gonna look like a cartoon. She's on a fucking boat.
And you need to be down at, they ain't shooters in the flats anymore, but you need
to
hijack somebody's yacht on a Friday night. Hey, can I do a photo shoot on your yacht?
Bro, I really don't get how like they will send you a picture that was obviously shot in a $2 million studio and be like, "Hey, can we do this?" Sure, I'm gonna need you to run to Home Depot. Like, fuck that. Like, what is happening? Like, no, we can't fucking do that. What was it? Was it Nicki Minaj that did the shit on the log on one of her album covers?
Yeah, I think so.
I had somebody send me that. I was like, okay, we going to the woods?
Yeah,
or where we gonna get this big fucking log from? Oh, you can't just Photoshop it in?
No.
What the fuck are you talking about?
There's a lot that goes involved with that as far as shadows and lighting and
I understand that they wouldn't know that, but it's like, come on.
Yeah. It's not cheap, people.
And not only that, you want it for $250. What the fuck? Her outfit was probably $2,000. What the fuck are you talking about?
So that's why we're saying,
their eyes be bigger than their stomach.
Oh, definitely.
They see some shit and just figure we can click a button and make it happen.
And that's not what it is.
You know what I mean? If you want the work good, if you want the work high quality, it's going to take a substantial investment. Just period.
Just for what you're looking for aesthetically. To have it ready to go.
Yeah, like I don't get that. But it is what it is. I guess when I edit, I take out these gaps. This nigga Heem just texted me, said, "How we supposed to be doing a podcast featuring tequila and we recording at 10, 11 o'clock in the morning?" Nigga, because we drink early if we got to.
Yes. What does that have? What does the time have to do with the?
I don't know, nigga.
I don't
if we was at Muni Lot, we'd already be fucked up.
Yeah. Last night. I mean, overnight. I don't know how many of them people could be arrested for drunk driving while they're in a line to pull it to the Muni Lot.
Yeah, because they definitely be sitting there with
because they start pulling up the Muni Lot. I think they started like 7 p.m. on last night.
Shit.
You can get in line, I believe. I think it's like somewhere yesterday evening.
I did it.
Or is it maybe like 12?
We should do it. Since you ain't going to the games no more.
Oh, just go down there and hang out overnight?
So, well, no, nigga. We gonna go at a regular time at like 7, 8 a.m. The fuck? I'm not spending the night in the line.
Well, no, we had the well. Then we're just catching them still pulling in. I don't think they get to pull in.
So I went last year with Breeden, and it was a good ass time, but it wasn't crazy. Like to get the best spots, like the spots that make it easy for you to get to the game.
Oh yeah.
Yes, you got to get there early. But you get down there, you pay your $40, you park. You know, I got the mobile grill. You pull that bitch out, we throw some shit on and just kick it and watch the game. Niggas be out there with TVs and everything though.
I don't think so.
No one knew who won the game.
Oh, I mean,
nigga, by the time we left, nigga, no one knew who won the game. Niggas was like, "Hey, who won?" I was like, "What the fuck?"
Y'all down there for the experience.
Nigga, I was literally sitting outside of a tent with a beer, just chilling. I didn't know what quarter it was. Nigga, I had no fucking idea.
People don't.
But you know that's most. It's the Cleveland Browns fans.
Talk about it.
Niggas having epiphanies in the middle of podcast and shit.
I got it.
So Cleveland Browns fans, though, they are the reason our team has sucked for so long, in my opinion, because there's no penalty to losing. As far as ownership goes, we could tank all of this shit. We could burn every bridge, and you niggas still gonna show up.
We did 0-16.
So what the fuck is the point?
We've been at the complete bottom. 0-16 is that's the bottomest.
How many of the home games were sold out?
Almost all of them.
That's fucked up. I wouldn't go.
Yeah,
but you know, that's the great thing about Cleveland, bro. When it comes to them, when it comes to that fucking team,
the first son is the Browns. Secondly, it should have based the Indians. Well, no, no, because of championships earlier on, back in the day. You know, and they just changed that. So with the changing those rules concerned with our championships or whatever, the Browns is one of the most winning franchises in NFL history, based off championships.
Was that before I was born?
That's before all of us were born.
Okay, cool.
Because the Super Bowls didn't start. I was born in '69. I think the Super Bowl started in '70.
Okay, so they have no Super Bowls.
They have no
just
Super Bowls.
Champions.
The championships, but based on championships and equated with Super Bowls, they're one of the most. And because of the championship that he won previously. And that's the funny thing about it.
But the ownership has changed since then too, right?
In the 50s and 60s, the Browns were like the dominant force.
That was back when Jim Brown and Hanford Dixon.
No, Hanford Dixon was after that. Jim Brown, this is the 50s, 60s. Yeah, Hanford Dixon came in the 80s.
I don't all them niggas old.
Yeah, they came in the 80s when you was born. Then that was the next period. Was the 80s. Browns were pretty good in the 80s. They just couldn't get over the
cardiac kids.
Yes, the Red Right 88.
What does that mean? Why were they called the cardiac kids?
Because they had so many come from behind victories. It would always give you, it's like giving you a heart attack. It was like, and it wasn't like, it was like fourth quarter victories. Last minute plays.
Just come back and throw a Hail Mary.
But then again, it's so funny. It's like they won so many games to be called the cardiac kid, but then they also lost on plays like that killed them. The irony in that is so funny. Like we're called the cardiac kids because they won so many plays, how they won so many games, but then they lost so many plays in those exact same ways. But the plays that they were called the cardiac kids were more for the regular season games.
Okay.
Think that the playoffs, it's the reverse cardiac kicks. Those are the other plays, the games that actually killed us. I mean, and then as Browns fans, when we look back on some of those times where we could have been to the Super Bowl, there was at least two of those that I know if the Browns would have won, they would have beat the team that would play in the Super Bowl. They would have won. But, hey, it is what it is. They were good during that period. Now they're not. But then...
No, they're not.
They, the last season, it was fantastic under Bill Belichick. Everything was great. Then they left. They came back. And...
It's been terrible.
It's been terrible. But I'm just going to make a quick spin on this. And then we're going to move on for this. But when the Browns came back from the ownership, the NFL... didn't do the Browns right by that time, and they have been trying to catch up ever since. Because the Browns came back in '99, but they should have came back in 2000.
They needed more time.
They needed more time to treat them like a true expansion franchise.
Okay.
They were just so pissed off at the Browns and everything. I think the NFL was. They was like, you know what, y'all, let's come back now. And they rushed to put the organization together. They rushed to put the stadium together. That's why it's falling apart now. That's why it's falling apart now. And y'all want to put a $1.2 billion, and that's like buying a Pinto and trying to stuff a Hellcat into it. Now, for some project people,
wait a second.
for project people, that's something different. But like, I can't believe this nigga stuck a Hemi. He put a Hellcat motor in a Pinto. Project car people, they be like, hey, that's cool and different. Because you're going to turn around and put the switch six on there.
That's a fucking spaceship and it's going to flip over.
Yeah, but if you put it up right, all you're going to do is put it on the strip and you're trying to murder somebody.
I got you.
But the stadium, no, that's not the point. That's why they're moving out 71 South. And for all you people said, well, I'm not going to be out there, lies.
Yeah, it's still going to be sold out.
Yes, we're going out there for the experience. Another thing, got to talk about that too. We're going to be part of that too.
We're going to figure it out for sure. Real quick, while we on this quick subject of sports, did you see baseball, Karen? Or was it foul ball, Karen? What the fuck is they called? The white lady?
Oh, yeah.
That took the ball, that the dude. First of all, going over saying that I had that ball and it was in my hand.
And you're a grown ass person?
It was a lie. The ball was on the ground. Dad picked it up, gave it to his kid. Once you seen him give it to the kid, that should have been the end of it. You should have said, God damn it, and moved on. But they ruining that lady's life. Her name and address is not posted online.
Because
she done killed all her socials. She took them all. She got out of all the social media networks. But they have her home address online.
Because at the end of the day, that baseball and generally is still for the kids.
Yep, they said those are the hidden rules of baseball. If you get it, if you catch it, that's one thing. But to be like, hey, that's my ball.
That ball fell on the ground. There was 16 hands. It was exactly. I think it was like 4 or 5 people trying to get that ball.
And the dad got it. But she was saying it was way over there. You shouldn't have came way over here. Man, she was on some bullshit. I don't give a fuck if I got to cross the stadium. If I can get the ball, I can get the ball.
Give it to my kid.
But you know what? They gave the kid the treatment though.
Oh yeah.
You know, after they gave him the goodie bag, he got a signed bat. He going to the World Series, and shit. Karen just probably sitting there like
mad.
Mad as hell.
With your dumbass ball.
That you and your ruined life.
Like I say,
I hope she's a housewife because she ain't gonna be able to work nowhere else for the rest of the for a very long time.
One of the things too of the not to get on the subject, but the entitlement of people.
Yeah, nobody owes her that.
I just feel like certain situations there that feel entitlement. It's like people don't like to follow rules and general regulations, but unwritten rules that people know, those are almost like the commandments.
Yeah,
you follow them.
Those for sure.
I mean, it is what it is, whether you like it or not. All it could have been if that was me and I would have been a kid and I would have missed the ball from my kid. I'd be like, I almost had it.
Right,
we were so close. They'd be like, yeah, you're right, you were so close. Their hands were a little faster than mine. That's all it is.
Yeah,
you move on. But on to the next. That's funny. Baseball, Karen.
All right, back to some photography shit. We talked about TFPs and shit. Do you care if your clients tag you?
I don't anymore.
Tell me why before I even go into it. Why don't you care about a tag?
I don't know. I mean, we put out we got the idea. We put the work out, and hopefully they tag. You know what? But put it like this. Me not getting tagged doesn't happen as much.
Right. So
if I want to say if I do 10 TFPs, I might not get tagged in 1, maybe 2. So
nigga, we weren't talking TFPs. If
you mean like a
no. If we do a TFP and you don't tag me and every photographer I know in this city gonna report that shit and it's getting taken down. You got me fucked up.
You talking about a regular shoot?
A regular shoot. Your clients.
Oh.
A paid shoot. Do you care if they tag you?
Oh,
I wish a TFP wouldn't tag me.
No, I don't care about a paid shoot not tagging me.
Right,
because of the clients.
Pay me my ticket. It's your picture.
It's your picture. You do
as long as you pay me.
Yeah,
I don't give a shit.
I don't care about a regular client.
Because there was some photographers online talking about the other day, like, show me my respect, and I'm just like, yeah, I don't care about that.
You show your respect
by paying me my money.
Ask the client if you can post a picture of your damn self.
My clients be pissed off I didn't post their pictures.
Yeah,
like,
I don't understand.
Just give me the money.
No, I'm not offended by a client who came to me, paid me something.
I mean, they be going. It be dudes out here going on rants about it. Like, I can't believe she did all this. She didn't post me, and she has no respect for the class and the dad. I was like, I don't understand. Bro, she pays you.
I'm still trying to figure out why. I don't. But then again, as a photographer, you still have the right to post that. To ask the client if you could post that picture yourself.
Hell, as legally as a photographer, you don't even have to ask.
You're being a courtesy.
But it's like I don't know. As long as you pay me my ticket, I don't give a shit if you post them, don't post them, tag, don't tag. I don't give a shit what you do with the pictures. Mm-hmm. Now, you cannot sell the pictures for profit without my permission. Wait a second now. That gets a little antsy. You know what I mean? Because technically we still own the copyrights. Yeah. So you can't sell the picture for profit. But as far as, social media, I really don't give a shit. Yeah. It has nothing to do with me.
That's interesting. I wonder why they really are.
I don't know.
But then I wonder why that particular client, or is it every single client?
They be mad at every single client. Because my whole thing is, for me, now I do appreciate any and every tag. Because even with TFPs, my goal when it comes to that part of doing a TFP or that part of getting the word of mouth, it benefits me that the client or the model is telling their circle of people about their great experience. Yes. It benefits me, it benefits all of us way more for a client to post and sing your praises than for you to post a picture yourself. Yes. Because you're posting it to people that already follow you, already know who you are, and either they're going to book it or not because they already know who you are. Exactly. So it's always more beneficial.
Because it's the same thing that, they saw that and they liked it and they want to have the same thing.
Right. Now, I have had it, when we do these TFPs, the whole point is to get your work in those circles. Oh, yeah. You know what I mean? So I have had somebody hit me up like, hey, yeah, I was just reaching out because, my best friend did a shoot with you and then you called her back to do like some type of free shoot. And I was wondering, how do I get in on that? And I was like, here's my website. Like the whole point of me shooting your friend for free and working on it as a project was to make you say, ooh, I like this, and then send me money. That is the purpose of all of this.
I want to get the hookup.
Like, how do I get in on that? It just baffles me sometimes. Just like you ever had somebody hit you up in your DM and the first thing they say is, do you have any deals?
Maybe that might come a few things later. Like, do you have the current deals, projects? And I still always just say, you can check it if you go to my website.
Like, because my whole thing is, in my mind, I feel like this may already be setting up to be a bad experience. Because I don't think that's how you start a conversation with a stranger. Hey, I was thinking about doing a birthday shoot. Do you have any deals? No. Like, so you're already telling me you don't think that my work is worth what I charge. That's how I feel about it. When you're asking for a deal or a special off the rip, it's, I like your work, but you charge too much. So can I get it for cheaper? That is what you are saying.
Then I've already resolved myself that, well, then you might want to be going with somebody else.
Right, because what people don't understand is when a photographer who is a small business owner, when we run a special, we are agreeing to do more work for less money. Mm-hmm. Period. Or even if it's the same work, it's still less money.
Yes. It's just same great quality,
but it's less money, and we are doing that voluntarily. So there's no way we can survive doing that 52 weeks out the year. If we were, those would just be our regular prices.
Because I'm sure Bugatti sells, around $1.2 million. They're not going to have a deal that says, "Hey, this week only,
you get it for $750."
You get it for $750.
It's just
no.
I've always said haggling in general is offensive. Haggling is offensive. Mm-hmm. Like, you're telling me I'm not worth what I charge. Period. You know what I mean?
Now you'd be offended if you said, "Hey, do you have any deals?" And then my first line is back, "What's your budget?"
Now, I've always said this. Speaking on that, if ever you talk to a photographer about a shoot and they ask you what's your budget, just tell them what your budget is. Period.
And then we'll decide
let them make a decision whether or not they want to work with you under that budget. Mm-hmm. Because most photographers we know have set prices.
Mm-hmm.
They have websites. They have all kinds of shit. They have set prices.
Yep.
So if they're asking you what's your budget, most likely it means they want to work with you and they may be willing to bend or budge.
Because technically what your budget is may have been a previous deal that they had.
Exactly. It might be something they could work with.
Yes.
So the only other reason I'll ask what your budget is if you're asking for something that's different than what's normally offered.
Yes.
You know what I mean? If you're asking for a large scale project that includes multiple models and all, I need to know what your budget is, how much of my time you're going to be requiring, and that kind of thing, so I can give you an actual quote rather than me telling you got 5 people, you need to go book 5 separate shoots. You know what I mean? I'm willing to work with you because you're doing it all at once.
Yeah. I answer any and all questions that I can when somebody DMs me. I'm like, okay, well, what is this? What is that? Just the general things to try to narrow it down. And I always ask, well, if anything, do you have any reference photos?
Yeah, for sure. Always give reference photos.
If you have anything, because generally,
most people can't put. A lot of people can't put their thoughts into words.
No.
So what they're seeing in their head is not something that they can articulate. And because of that, it's easier just to send me a picture. And even if you can articulate it, who's to say I'm smart enough to understand which words you're using and make it into a picture in my head?
Just send me a picture.
Just send me a damn picture.
Say this is what I want.
And then, from that picture, you can describe what you want different about it. Exactly. I want this, but I don't like the color of this. I like this idea, but I want this.
And then we'll respond back and tell you what we can and can't do, and if there's additional price. Like I had somebody send me something, and they sent me all the pictures. I was like, of course, it was Spotlight. One was Spotlight. I was like, that can be done. That can be done. I said, yeah, that can be done. But then the second one was the tear in the backdrop.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. I said, well, this one, there's an additional charge because backdrops are expensive.
They're fucking $90 now.
So I have to charge you because I'm reducing the usage of that backdrop. If I tear a hole in the backdrop,
I have to cut it above the hole.
So I've already pulled it out.
So it's on the floor and cut above the hole.
So we're talking about maybe 16 feet.
Right.
Now that I can't use, that I have to cut. Where that's 16 feet, generally, good photographer, I can rock that out for a month and some change.
Oh, you good, brother? Because I've gone a whole year and a half without changing my white roll.
Yeah.
So it's like you're cutting the life of my roll
exactly
by making me cut my roll. So it's like, of course, I'm gonna charge you for that.
Have to.
I have to. Do you get a lot of hybrid requests? Like people be like, I want to do a birthday shoot, but while I'm there, I might as well do a family shoot with my kids.
It's 2 separate prices.
It's so crazy because it's like I get that you're trying to get it all in one, but that's two different things. Mm-hmm. 2 completely different things.
It's time too.
Oh yeah, it's definitely time. I've had one girl once ask like, I used to be a photographer. I don't understand why you charge more for a family shoot than for one person. Well, you said it there. For one, it's multiple people, and for 2, there's a higher chance of someone crying during this session, and also a higher chance of a small person knocking my shit over. So the risks have to be allocated where they need to be allocated, and that's gonna make the price go up. Okay.
That's why we ask.
It's stressful as fuck.
Just about kids.
The stress levels is high. It's more anxiety. I got to worry about your kid hurting themselves in my studio because a lot of the times y'all don't be fucking paying attention. It's like I need you to understand that this costs more because
liability.
It's more stressful. It's just there's more work to it, so you're gonna pay more.
Yes. So it's 2 different prices.
But the hybrid shoots be crazy. Like I want to do
a
birthday shoot
and like each other.
Yeah, that's true too.
You can tell it's like I don't think y'all like each other. You can just see it on the faces in the pictures, and you can tell who paid and who hasn't paid. We
do a lot of couples and maternity shoots and stuff, and a telltale sign that people actually love each other, or at least I feel like it is. There's always a point in the session where I tell people to look at each other. Mm-hmm. And when you see them get giddy, when they look in each other's face, when they smile or they giggle and shit like that, they still love each other.
They still care for you.
I've had some where they was just stone cold killers. That shit was, I was like, oh, these people, he don't want to be here at all. This is fucking nuts. Like the shit was crazy.
Come here for this damn photo shoot.
The shit was crazy, bro. Bro, some of this shit be crazy as fuck. Did I ever tell you the story about the maternity shoot where the girl asked the dude to help with her shoe, and he was like, "I ain't touching your fucking shoe."
Oh,
bro, like some of this shit be crazy
That's
as
wild.
fuck. I was like, "Oh, this nigga feels trapped. He does not want to be here at
Touch
all."
your fucking shoe.
He was like, "I don't want to touch your fucking shoe," and she was like, "You get on my nerves." I was like, "Girl, you should be running. What the fuck is wrong with you?"
Yeah, I
Like
mean the one story from a previous photographer you told us about. You know, the girl that came for the photo shoot, and it was a maternity shoot? Was it a birthday shoot? Well, anyway, it involved her getting into some lingerie. Mm-hmm. And the moment he saw her with the lingerie, he was like, Are you fucking kidding me? Are you serious?"
Yeah. Yeah, because she didn't discuss at all what she was gonna be doing.
Yeah, but then then wind up
but see,
beating her and breaking out her windows on her car
all
and everything
kinds
like
of
that.
Shit, bro.
And then she still came and did the photo shoot.
Mm-hmm.
That's wild.
But I encourage all clients to bring their significant other, somebody they trust.
A friend, whatever.
Definitely. Always, never come along.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want you there alone.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? Like we've talked about it before. There's so much shit that gets heard, and all it takes is for one person be mad that you didn't give them a free edit and say some crazy shit about you, and now the whole internet's worried. Luckily, my client's gonna be on their ass. Yeah. He would never do no shit like that. No.
I mean, your parents though, y'all be R. Kelly and y'all kids. Y'all will drive up, drop off your 16-year-old and her friend to a grown ass man. So she'll come out of a room in some lingerie, and you be like, "Who approved of this? Where your parent at?"
Yeah.
And you'll leave your kid to do that shoot like that. That's why I'd be like, if a kid DMs me the way I'm at, well, what if I'm about their age? I'm like, what is it? But so how would we be on your birthday? Oh, I'd be like, yeah, I need an adult to contact me.
Yeah, I need a parent there, and you need somebody 18 or over with you.
Don't call. I don't care. Call me paranoid or whatever, but there's technically no reason for me, a man of my age, to have any type of DM or text message thread
from a kid,
from a child.
Yeah,
that is not in my family.
I don't get it. Yeah.
That's
why my kids gonna be sneaking social media for fucking ever. Yeah. I'm aware that they're gonna sneak it, but just know that they don't have a fucking choice, because I'm not voluntarily putting them on the shit, because it's out fucking rages. Like you should not be reaching out to grown men asking them to do anything, and then we've had moms show up in their kids in like a sexy leotard, like.
That was my first shoot.
Is she like 16? What the fuck is wrong with you?
That was my very first shoot in London. My very first birthday shoot after we opened. Mother came in with the child. I was like, oh, okay. Child in the dressing room. The child came on. The child had on these thigh-high gold boots and a one-piece lingerie suit. I looked at her and said, is this okay? She's like, that's what she wanted. I was like,
parents ain't being parents. That's what the fuck is going wrong with everything.
I was like, okay.
So look, one of my people's daughter came in for a graduation shoot. Mm-hmm. So last year, I guess Fashion Nova is selling this like sexy business attire or whatever. So a lot of girls are doing it for their graduation shoot. Mm-hmm. So one of my people's kids, don't get me wrong, she was weeks away from being 18. I understand that. Plus, they know who I am, and they know that their child is safe, which is great. But a lot of these people don't know who they're sending their kid to.
Not at all.
So when she came out the dressing room, I said, your pops know about this? And she was like, no. I was like, why? And she was like, come on, let's take these pictures. I'm like, wait. Does your mom know about this? She was like, yeah, my mom saw it. I was like, all right, whatever. So we take the pictures. As soon as we wrap, I text my nigga, hey man, I just want you to know, I ain't had shit to do with this. I'm just doing my job. That nigga responded, don't make me fuck you up. And then 2 seconds after that, she came out the dressing room like, you snitched on me already? Yep. Because you ain't got no business fucking wearing that.
Yeah.
You ain't got no business fucking wearing that. Yeah. Now, I was like, she said her mama knew. He was like, I'm gonna fuck her up too. Like, the shit was crazy. And it's not even that it was overly crazy, but it was like, you still a young lady and you should be that. Mm-hmm. Be that for as long as you can, because world is gonna whoop your ass very soon.
Right now.
It is what it is.
Right now, it's ugly out here.
So it's like I don't know. I don't know what this epidemic is of wanting to be overly out there. I got 3 daughters, and you got me fucked up.
Yeah, the kids are past that stage.
I mean, and don't get me wrong. I understand completely that you're not gonna get to control everything your kids are gonna do, and they're gonna need to sneak and all that kind of shit. But in my opinion, them feeling like they need to sneak means you doing your fucking job. Yeah. Kids are gonna be kids. They're gonna try to get away with shit. But them respecting you enough to try to hide it is what's important. They know it's wrong. Mm-hmm. So that means you did your job. Yeah.
You know, I didn't have a chance to grow up with my daughters because their mother was in Cincinnati. You know, doing things with my son. One of the first things that they were telling me, I said, "Don't you ever lie to me or your mother."
Right.
Ever. There is no reason for you not to be able to lie or share anything with us, or whatever, because we just want to know what's best for you, or how to direct you, or where to go, or what we need to do.
I can't give you good advice if I don't know all the facts.
Exactly. So never lie.
Just be honest with me. Mm-hmm. And what it is for parents though, sometimes that means biting your tongue.
Yep. You can't.
You have to control. Yeah, you have to control what makes you snap. You have to control what makes you respond.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Because you don't want to lose that trust. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It sometimes you have to be like, in your head, you're like, what the fuck did you say you did? Mm-hmm. But you have to control that.
Oh, yeah.
And you have to take a breath and say, well, here's how we're going to move forward. Mm-hmm. And that is so fucking hard sometimes.
Yeah. I think a prime example when I got my first big screen TV. And my wife called me at work and said, hey, TV's not coming on. A little red dot is flashing. I was like, what do you mean TV's not coming on? A little red dot is flashing. She was like, I don't know. The TV just not coming on. I'm like, okay. I get out of work. I go home. Man, you know, Google and everything is like, why does it need to be reset? I don't understand. Why is my TV not coming on? So, you know, it's all going things or whatever. So I was pissed for a week. So my son, at this one time, he's got to be about 4 or 5. And he's just like, Mommy, why is Daddy so mad? And she's like, well, his TV's broke. She was like, oh, well, I was playing the Wii on it. And it came off my hand and hit the TV. Now, he told her. Mm-hmm. When she came and told me, I was like, I'm mad at her because I gave him my old TV to play his Wii on.
Right.
She was like, I did give him permission to play on TV. Why did you give him permission to play on my TV?
Yeah.
For that exact reason.
Yeah.
So I was mad at her, but I did that, but because he had already seen how mad I was, I couldn't turn around and then put that same anger into her in front of him. Right. You know, to be like, that was your damn fault. I just said, oh, okay. But then I was appreciative to him.
And that was a while ago
too. He was able to come at a young age because don't lie, just fess or whatever. Yes. He came out and just said, hey, you know, I broke the TV. I didn't know it was gonna make Daddy mad. And, you know, So right. It's like those little teachable moments like that. But I was like, he's guilty by association, but it wasn't his fault.
Yeah. Hey, your goddaughter just lies about everything.
I'm sorry.
She's a little fucking liar.
I don't know where she gets that from.
I don't either. It's terrible. It's awful.
What about the ones before?
I mean, they lie, but she's like the queen of lying.
Like, is it the lie to set people up, or the lie to get something off?
It's lie about everything. It doesn't matter. She throws Donnie under the bus. That nigga could be sleeping in another room and ain't had shit to do with it.
Donnie drove the car to the store, bought the burgers, and ran up the credit card.
She is awful. Like, okay, prime example. One night, everybody's going to bed. They usually come up, give us a hug, kiss, say goodnight. Okay, me and V sitting on the couch. She comes in, she says, good night, Mommy. Good night, Dada. And V was like, come give me a hug. She was like, no, I think I'll just go upstairs. What? She was like, I don't want a hug tonight. And he was like, what you got? She was like, I don't have nothing. She was like, no, come here. She's like, what you have? She's like, so she put her hands out. She was like, I don't have anything. So he was like, bring your ass over here, because you up to something. She goes in like she gonna give her a hug. Why? She got chocolate chip. What the fuck is it? The bars shoved in the back of her panties under her nightgown. So she didn't want to give a hug because she know when you go to hug her, you gonna feel the bar up her back.
Just wasn't smart enough to just leave this in the corner.
Try to go sneak it upstairs. Be sick that shit. Take your ass to bed. Bro, she just it's for no reason. And I get it. Kids lie, but she be on some other shit. I just hope she eventually uses her powers for good.
Yeah.
That's all we can hope for. That's all we can hope for. Use the powers for good.
Interesting.
With great power and great responsibility, my nigga.
The power of manipulation.
For sure. You gotta teach it to them, but
the power of manipulation can take you very, very, very far.
Yeah, for sure.
It also can take you to jail too. And some unforeseen circumstances, situations. Interesting.
So, real quick, I want to talk about something that's kind of annoyed me for a while now. Like it's getting to a point where I keep seeing all the videos of the old hairstylists talking shit about the new hairstylists, and the new hairstylists saying,
"The algorithm hasn't sent me there yet."
I saw the new hairstylists talking about why we got to do shit the old way. And as a photographer, we kind of depend on the beauty industry. Whether that's,
my God.
So whether that's hairstylists, makeup, lash tech, nails.
Oh my God.
All of that shit coincides together. Now, sometimes it is poor planning on behalf of the client. The client needs to arrange shit so that they can make it to their shoot on time.
Yes.
But if you book a shoot for 3:00, okay, and you get your hair done at 7 a.m. Then your makeup appointment is for noon. If your makeup appointment gets pushed back to 2, that's not your fault.
No.
But I've had so many clients who say when I pulled up to get my makeup done, she wasn't there. She said she was on her way. And then I waited in the parking lot another 40 minutes. Or
that's crazy.
I went to get my nails done and we just going to have to do it without it because my nail tech said she had an emergency. Mm-hmm. I've had clients tell me that their makeup artist canceled on them, said they had an emergency, and then they go to their story and they was out
the night before
at fucking Waffle House or fucking Denny's at 4 a.m.
Can't make your 7 a.m.
But they can't make it to 9. Your appointment at 8.
I can't make your 8. Nope.
They had an emergency. An emergency is you fucking sleep, okay? Mm-hmm. You went out party last night and felt like you didn't need to get up for work. Yeah. And that's some unprofessional shit. But it affects us so much because if you late, I'm charging the late fee. Mm-hmm. If you have to reschedule, I'm charging the rescheduling fee. Yeah. Because it's not, why is it my fault? Why do I have to accommodate you for their fuck up? Yeah. You know what I mean? I don't stay close to the studio no more. So I'm driving 30, if the traffic's bad, 45 minutes to come sit and wait for you. Yeah. And for you to be like, well, I'm sorry, I'm going to be 45 minutes late. She just finishing up my makeup. Why? That's nothing to do with me. Yeah, and I try to be nice about it. You know what I mean? But outside of you booking a maternity shoot and going into labor, you're going to pay me the money. Because that's what the fuck.
I think there's lines of communication.
Yeah, for sure.
Like if you... Now, I have had clients who called in from the first part of the day. And then they'll say, hey, my disappointment has made me late or whatever. I'll keep you apprised of my day. They say, hey, I just got to this next appointment. It should be this long or whatever. I'm like, okay. And then when they can make it on time, the client has so much anxiety and stress.
Yeah, it adds to the fucked up part of their day.
By the time they get to take the photo shoot, we now have to become counselors.
Bro, I done had girls start crying in the dressing room
and everything, because we're like, okay, you've made it.
Especially the maternity clients because they're already emotional, and some of them are close to delivering. Like it's so much shit, and they be like, this whole day has been fucked, and now I'm sitting there like, it's gonna be okay, okay.
How do you want your balance, babe? How do you want to pay your balance?
It's gonna be all right. It's just a $50 fee. You'll be fine.
just making it more comfortable and relaxed.
It turns us into counselors, and we try to be accommodating.
So it takes a moment to maternity. I can't give them hey, take a shot of this. Here, drink the wine. Just calm yourself down, relax. Yeah, you've made it. You've made it to this. You're here.
Now, don't get me wrong. And we have more flexibility if I don't have immediate shoots right after.
Yes.
And sometimes it works out. Sometimes you've been 20 minutes late, and then the client after you is 20 minutes late.
Yeah.
And it just works
God
out.
works in mysterious ways.
You know what I mean? It does. A lot of times the shit just lines up.
You know?
You know what I mean?
That's because their makeup artist was late.
Exactly. Exactly. So sometimes it just lines up. Mm-hmm. Hell, I done had it where it was the same makeup artist. They a girl coming
back
in.
To back.
A girl coming in one leaving like, oh, she was getting to my makeup artist when I was leaving. It's like, all right, so she fucked up for the day. So it's just, it's just one of them things, man. So we try to be I say all the time,
it sucks because
I am kind, but I cannot afford to be nice.
Yeah, that's true.
So I am always gonna want to make you feel great, make you feel comfortable, and make you know that I actually care. Yeah. But I still cannot completely inconvenience myself to accommodate whatever you have going on. And it's really,
at the end of the day,
it's a business.
It's a business, but then also you were doing all this for this moment.
Yeah.
My job is to make sure I capture that moment right then and there.
Yeah.
As best as possible for all the stress that you've been through today, and everything like that. To say you've made it. Now let's concentrate on this here.
Yeah.
You've made it. You're here. You got the hair. You got the nails done. Now we just have to work on the face.
Yeah, you got to you have to be calm and you have to be rational.
Because
and
your face can tell.
They can tell you stress
is messed up in pictures, and we try not to have that come across.
Also, the music helps.
That's true.
I get. We talked about the music already, but like the music helps. Pick something that's calming to you, that gets you into a
better place.
A better place.
Mm-hmm. I need to go to the car and sip this bottle right quick. You ain't got to go to the car to sip the bottle. Just crack it over right here.
Yeah, we don't care.
Yeah,
well, if you're pregnant, we care. You shouldn't do that. Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna call the police.
Hey, you can have wine, but somebody turns up what's that?
It depends because if they take the wine but yeah, we won't judge you to your face. I mean, because we need something to laugh at once you're gone. So we gonna talk to each other about it. Like, did you see that shit?
That was crazy.
That shit was nuts. But
well, she had a regular wobble when she walked out.
A whole different kind of wobble when she left.
Wobble. So, yeah, so nothing's bad is gonna happen to that person.
But
yeah.
Outside of that, let's see.
It's funny how the industries work, but we're at the end of it all. Right.
And then, we also get the people who ask if everything's included. You know what I mean? I've had people book a $2.99 special. And, we get to talking about what they're going to do. It's like, now, can your makeup artist do a light beat? And it's like, ma'am, I'm a dude. I don't know what the fuck that means.
I'm sure I don't mention anything about makeup.
It's like, what do you? I'm like,
all.
I'm like, you need like makeup references. They're like, well, no, like, don't I get my makeup done for the photo shoot?
I was like,
I thought you were getting your makeup. You asking me if I am responsible for getting your makeup done? Like, I don't. What is happening?
Here this is $2.99. You get one.
I'm like, okay.
Edits,
she was like, so I don't get hair or makeup, ma'am. What the fuck? Y'all be on the internet talking about y'all hair costing $400. Why would that be included in the $300 service?
And that one, and even something like that, if I was associated with a makeup artist, a hairstylist, a nail taker, anything, all of those previous business, whatever,
it would be an additional charge.
It would be,
and not only that, I am associated with several makeup artists and a couple hairstylists, and the way that works is I refer them. You know what I mean? If they say, hey, you got a makeup artist? Yes, here are 3 people. You look at their work and make a decision from there. You need a hairstylist? I got a couple people here.
Can you imagine the facility that would be if you came into a facility and you just made it around? You started, there's, however y'all go from hair, makeup, nails, whatever.
And there are photographers who do that.
To photo shoot.
There's a maternity photographer that do that. Yeah, he starts at $1,000.
Exactly.
And like, because I've had people ask about wardrobe. Like, you don't provide clothes? It's like, no.
That's a cost.
Do you understand that in order to provide clothes, I literally have to have not only an assortment of outfits, but I have to have those outfits in different sizes and colors. Like, you want me to open a boutique so that I could, and it still wouldn't be included. Like, you still have to pay extra for all that shit.
And then you can't come here and shop at the time of your photo shoot.
That's what I'm saying. You have to know.
Be here an hour or two before your photo to pick out your outfit.
And then, like, so because I do have the tool robes and I do fabric and I charge an additional price. It's a very small price. And they're like, well, if you're doing maternity shoots, why it's not included? I said, go ahead and go to someone else and see what happens. I don't understand. Like, at least I have it and I'm trying to accommodate you. But I still have to be able to replace them when they need to be replaced. I have to get them clean.
I'm sure you would like to have them washed.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I have to do all of these things that cost me. And it's like, you need to understand that I'm just going to charge you a little extra for that. It is what it is.
It's like the tarifs. At the end of the day, cost is being passed on to you, the consumer. It's like the tarifs.
But because it's also like, you know, I get the people who, they give you their idea and you tell them, well, you know, you're welcome to bring whatever props you like to complete your look.
Yes.
And they like, well, you don't provide them? When you say provide, you mean this list of shit that you got for a one-off shoot that I'm never going to do again? You expect me to have all of that? Well, I figured if I booked the shoot and sent you my deposit, you would use my deposit to go buy the stuff we need. Ma'am, it's $300 worth of shit on this list and you pay for a $250 package. The fuck are you talking about?
Again,
how does that work? Like,
what you're asking for and what we're providing, you should, well, what props do you have? I can tell you what props I have.
I can't. I don't have a list. I tell them all the time. They be like, well, do you have like a list of stuff you have? No, I don't have a fucking list. No list. Tell me what you want to do. Stop trying to. So what it is, what they're really trying to do is they want to see what you have and try to build their idea from that. Mm-hmm. And I understand that. But I've never successfully had somebody who came in to look at the studio and the stuff we have, then leave and book a photo shoot. I've done it several times over the course of my career, but it always is, all right, well, I'm going to book it later. And then I never hear from those people again.
That's why I always ask, send a picture.
Just tell me what you want. You need to know what you want before you shoot.
And I can tell you yes or no. And exactly. I tell people, anytime they send me a picture, even when something that requires editing or something like that, I'd be like, well, you know what? This is what I can do for you.
Yeah.
And this is where we can go. Will it be exact? No, but we can put our own spin on it.
And one thing that has always grinded my gears is people who try to plan their photo shoot after the photos have been taken.
Can you now?
So we take all these pictures. Like, when you get here, I'm asking you questions. We're asking about backgrounds. We're asking what you need. Everything. You look at the pictures because I'm tethered. You see the shit. And then you're like, I love them. And then you leave me like, hey, can we do this? Like, you're sending me a reference photo after the photos are taken.
And that's not what I shot for.
It's like, I didn't shoot for that. The lighting's wrong. Mm-hmm. I've had girls want to do multiplicities where they're like, well, I want 8 versions of me in this. And it's like,
yeah, no, we didn't shoot.
What? Like, how do you want it set up? I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? This shit has to be planned and orchestrated. You can't you just want me to throw 8 random pictures together?
And then you're going to look at it and be like, well, I didn't want that 8. I wanted these 8.
Man, so that client in specific, she was like, I just really want, at least, 7 or 8. I was like, all right, cool. Well, you pick the 7 or 8 pictures. She picked them. I sent that shit to Karina. I ain't got time for this. I sent that shit overseas to be edited because I couldn't figure it out. I was like, this is a weird puzzle. Okay, I don't want to be a part of your weird puzzle.
Weird puzzle.
Okay, so I sent it to someone else and I paid them to do all the work. And I hated it. When I got it back, I was like, this shit looks stupid. Why is she standing in a pyramid?
Yeah, speaking of weird puzzles.
So I sent it to the client though. She fucking loved it.
Now, if you would have did it, she'd have hated it.
Yeah, because I would have hated it. Yeah, so I was like, she was like, oh my God, this is so amazing. You did exactly what I wanted. No one did what you wanted because no one understood what you wanted. But I'm glad you're happy.
That's all that matters.
It just is what it is.
You're happy.
She shoots with someone else now.
Moving on.
I tell you, losing clients is a part of business.
Yes, it is.
It just is what it is. So I don't stress about that. Somebody saying, well, I'm never coming here again doesn't bother me in the least. Because I know for a fact, for every, 5 people that say they'll never come again, 10 are coming. Because I offer a great product.
Those 10 you talk to, they talk to you.
Bro,
they talk to those 5.
Bro, I offer a phenomenal product and I offer great service to go along with it. So because of that, I don't worry.
And I care.
Yeah, about the money. It's all business for me. Like, because I'm in this for profit, I understand that in order to do that, I have to deliver a phenomenal product with amazing service, and that will yield the highest profit. That is really that simple for me.
Yes, it is.
You know what I mean? I have had clients who try to build a friendship type relationship.
Must be the money.
I have people, because once you work with me several times, it does start to feel like a friendship. Mm-hmm. Like we laugh, we joke, because people don't realize that I actually am a cool person, and I laugh and I joke, because I'm usually pretty solemn during photo shoots because I don't know you, stranger danger. So I just it turns into that. I have clients that hit me up all the time. They send their friends all the time. I've had clients say, she said that you was all dry and shit. What's going on? I was like, I was dry with you your first fucking session 10 years ago.
Yeah.
I said, but you've come twice a year for fucking 8 years straight. We cool.
Yeah.
Like, I know you're not going anywhere, so I can be myself. You've seen me interact with my partner, who is my best friend, so you understand how I talk to him. So when I talk to you in that manner after all of these years, you're no longer offended by this shit.
No, not at all.
Because you understand that I am a sarcastic asshole, and it's who I am at my core.
I'm bubbly.
Jeez. I'm not bubbly. I can pretend to be bubbly. I did that video. I did the post about the code switch and shit. Like, in order for me to give you great customer service, sometimes it means I need to keep it 100% professional. Because I've had a shoot where I slipped. It was a long fucking day. She was like my 6th or 7th shoot. She came with her friend, and we was conversing a little bit, and I thought everything was cool, and I let a little bit of my personality slip. She asked a question in my head that was fucking ridiculous, and I responded in true Cage fashion with sarcasm, and her friend was like, "You ain't gotta act like that." I was like, "Oh, my bad. I'm sorry." I was like, I just, this is who I really am, and I be trying to hide it during my sessions. I guess it's been a long day. I was like, but come on, that question was a little ridiculous. She was like, I don't think it really matters if it was ridiculous. You are absolutely right. And I've done a better job of keeping it under wraps since then. But it's like, it was a ridiculous question. So,
it happens.
Yeah, it does. But we build these friendships, but they're more like just business relationships. They're great business relationships.
Yeah, that's
because I'm not gonna call you when I'm depressed or stressed out. So you're not really my friend. I can't borrow money from you. Like, we're not. We have great business relationships, but we're not necessarily friends.
That's funny.
And like some of these relationships, we've kicked it, we've drunk, we've had fun. Yeah. We still just have a great business relationship. Yeah. Like,
you asked me for a service and I provide it.
You know what I mean? Period. And if I can use your service, I definitely will. Yeah. Yes. So we have a great business relationship, and I look out for those clients a little bit more too.
Oh yeah, definitely do.
You know what I mean? That's something I learned. But see, and people say it shouldn't be like that. People say you should treat all clients the same. And when I first got into business, I always kind of thought that, and then that job at the casino taught me that that's complete bullshit.
Perks.
Because there are gonna 100% be people who come into these doors that you are going to treat completely different than these people over here. And I understand that makes those people who are already going to spend more money spend more money. Because more than likely the lower end clients are only going to spend what the lower end clients are going to spend regardless of whatever. Because once you start to give them extra, they expect extra.
And they don't want to pay for it.
They don't want to pay for it.
I can get that. I know
exactly.
Good,
so when you have
I'll
those
wait for
people,
the next deal.
Exactly.
I'll wait for the next
so when you have people that stick with you and rock with you for a long time, it's okay to be like, hey, I know your birthday coming up. I got this idea. Let's just do this instead. And if they down with it, you go for it. So you just looked out for one of your past clients. Yeah, and they appreciate it so much more. You just looked out for one of your past clients, and you got one of your ideas out the way.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you got a client who only books when you have a special, and they bug you about when you gonna post their pictures, and they just completely annoy the fuck out of you.
Be trash.
Their ideas be trash. They
no offense, but
and not only that, they pick terrible edits. Some people just aren't great clients.
People who people who want a price for cheap pictures have cheap ideas.
Yeah. A lot of the time, for sure.
But you coming in there like you thinking, oh yeah, I'm about to get this champagne idea for this beer money. No, your idea was actually, it wasn't even beer money. It was just terrible.
And then and with that, I've had people, who want me. They want a photographer who's like super excited, and I don't think it's just bubbly. Like they want me to be into what they're doing, and it's like I don't have to like your shoot. That's not my job. You know what I mean? Like I really don't have to like your photo shoot. I don't have to like anything about it. As long as you're happy with it, great. But the thing is, you don't know whether I like it or not. I'm not gonna fucking tell you that. Do you really want a photographer like, oh, this is garbage? Why the fuck would you want to shoot this? Like, why would you? This is stupid as fuck. Why, is that what y'all want? Like, why would you want somebody to talk to you that way? You prefer somebody who be like, all right, cool, great, let's go, do this. I'm gonna drop this backdrop. You come out, we gonna pose this way, bop, 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 shot, 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 and it's over. I'm gonna give you the same great service I give everybody else. But this shit was trash. It was stupid. Because trash basically means stupid. It means that the concept that you want to do makes no sense to anyone.
Sometimes I do it with a lot of my clients. No, I wouldn't say a lot of my clients. I would say, well, how could I put it? If I'm into the shoot,
they're gonna get a lot more out of it.
I'd be like, hey, let me try this.
I will say that if I'm not into the shoot, or if I do disagree with it, it's gonna be more of a shot list type situation.
Oh,
I'm gonna give you
out the way.
Let me get this out the way. Boom, 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 and then we're done. But I am the type of photographer that if I see something, I say something.
No, yeah, definitely that.
So I'm always gonna get what you asked for done, because you asked for ABC. We gonna knock that out. And then once you come and look at those and you say you're happy with those, I'm like, hey, you got a few extra minutes? Let's try this. And people always, I'm like, yeah, what you got? The problem is I've had people who have been there with other people see that. And then when they come to their shoot, they be like, well, you ain't got no ideas? And I'm like, no, nothing comes to mind. And it's like, you did the same shit 8 people did last week. There is no more switching. What do you want?
I can give you something.
We did it.
Totally different, but I can't.
Did you bring a different outfit? We shot those leggings 8 times last week. We get it. Not leggings, stockings. They stockings.
They're trendy.
It's trendy as fuck. It's like there's no way to switch that up. And you get photographers like, oh, you always gotta find a way. Shut up, nigga. That's you. You be the artist. I'll give them your number happily. The fuck. It's just like it to me. It's just like, bro. As
Trump says, there's only so many ways you can put lipstick on a pig.
Exactly. So if I got an idea, I'm gonna give it to you. But a lot of people don't know how ideas work. They don't. I can't just be like, I got you. Let's do this. No. Sometimes if I see it and it comes up, then great. If not,
each other's shoes like that. Like I walked into something he might have been doing, and I looked over. I'd be like, hey, see if a client wants to do this.
Exactly.
I just happen to see something.
If I see something, I say something. Now, and I ain't even gotta say it to your client, because especially when we have newer photographers or Panda. When Panda comes in here, I don't always suggest stuff in front of his clients.
Right.
Because I know he's really getting off the ground and he's just starting out. And I don't want his client to really be like, hey, who's that? Because that can seem unfair sometimes. So I'll be like, hey, come here. Or I'll be like, hey, man, can I talk to you for a second? I know you shoot 1 second. And then I'll say, hey, try this. Move this over here. Put this over here. And try that. And then and see what it looks like.
It doesn't take,
you know what I mean?
It doesn't take much to switch something.
All you got to do is whisper in the nigga ear like, hey, brother, do.
Real quick.
And that's all it takes sometimes. That's all it takes sometimes. Because there are people out here who think you have a brand new idea for every client you shoot. And for somebody like me who shoots 400 to 600 shoots a year, that's just not a thing. It's not possible. I'm not Mark Twain. I don't fucking have a different idea every time I see a new person. Like, that doesn't even make sense to me. I can't even fathom that.
And then sometimes you might have a deal, but it's like I can't measure how far you're willing to go.
Yeah.
Like it's like, you can have an idea, and I can say, man, I know, and that outfit is cool. But if you wore this outfit, which might, and it's not like, I'm not saying going from something to new, but it's like you might go, there's the level was, 1 was clothes on and 5 was naked. I might have to take you to a 3.5 to a 4. I don't know if that's your comfort level to a 3.5 and a 4. Depending on who you are. If that's something that can be talked on, I'll send you a reference photo. And then within that reference, I will. You send me a reference photo, I send you a reference photo.
Listen,
and then
I've just given up on the whole suggesting outfits thing because because at the end of the day, you don't want to come off the wrong way.
Exactly.
And it's hard because if you do a little research on your client and you go to your page, you can see some wild shit. But if you suggest something, they could still be offended.
Exactly. Just because you might be in a club in a thong, shaking your
Like
ass
they were
at a friend's birthday
they wearing
party.
lingerie to
not
Medusa.
even your birthday party, but you're just out there
Exactly.
naked. But then when you come to do your shoot, I'd be like, hey, this is lingerie with this or whatever. You'd be like, man, what you on?
Exactly.
Nope, won't do it.
I don't want to do nothing, nigga. I'm trying to get you some likes. Okay, because the more likes and the more views you get, the more attention comes to me. Like it's all a business transaction. I don't understand why they're not getting this.
Yeah, because if someone likes your picture, they'll be like, well, let me see
who took that.
Who took that? That's dope.
That's the whole point. We talked about tags and shit. The whole point is to do such dope work that everybody comes and says, "Who took this?"
Hey, I want that.
I want that. That's the whole point. That is how you grow your business. You shoot shit that this client loves, and their circle of people are gonna love as well and want to know who did it.
Love it.
But all right, y'all. I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up.
Yeah.
Second episode of Togs and Tequila. That's good for the day.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
Go ahead, check out the Tequila Ocho.
It's very good.
Very good, very good. I think we only did one shot today, but it is what it is. Yeah. It like Keem said, it was 10, 11 o'clock in the morning. We still got shit to do today.
Yeah.
But all I want to say is, man, y'all have a great day.
You too. Togs and Tequila.
Togs and Tequila.
David Cage.
Jordan Cage.
We are Creative. We are Creative Cage. Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We're gonna get it together.
Yeah, we're the outro intro shit is gonna happen.
It's working. It's coming.
Yep.
Right,
Cage. Peace.